You know, the wonderful thing about this truth, this logic of the human experience and how it works, there's only one place that you can actually see it. There's only one slice of time, you might say, that it helps you. And you know when that is? It's the present moment. It's not going to help you theoretically. It's not going to help you about the past or the future. It's going to help you now. It's always now. And when you wake up to that, it's always now. You know, people would talk for years. I would hear them say, oh, I got to be more in the now. But I didn't know how to get to the now. I didn't know where the now really was. I thought, that's a good idea, the now. I've experienced the now before, and I need to get back to it. But I had no logic of the now. I didn't see, I hadn't made the connection deep enough into where my feelings were coming from, and the value and importance of the present moment in seeing that insight and getting that experience locked in, getting me locked into the now, such that I could breathe there, I could live there, I could visit there more and more frequently. You know what the now does that's really beautiful for anyone, is it makes you appropriate. It makes you realistic. It makes you be present to your life as it is, without extra fears, doubts, subjectivities, egotisms bothering you or getting in your way. It levels you here. And that's of extreme help to you. It's of extreme help to anyone. Anyone who's living in the now or walking around in the now, has a moment of being in the now, they really do well, because they're not in a fiction. They're not in some other la-la land. They're here, and they're dealing with life such as it really is. That truth does not exist in the past, and it doesn't exist in thinking about the future. That really started to help me out of my unhealthy preoccupations, my unhealthy states, my unhealthy patterns that were so common to me, I didn't even know I was doing them. And I don't think most of us know that we're in unhealthy patterns when we're in them. We're feeling our thinking, we're just going around feeling our thinking, we're lost in our thinking, we're experiencing it, and we don't really know that we're in la-la land. It looks like we're in reality, but we're asleep at the wheel. That's really important to wake up. So I more and more began to self-correct. Like I would catch myself. I would notice, oh boy, wait a minute, where's this feeling coming from? Is it coming from out there? Or is it coming from my thinking? Always the answer was the same. Coming from my thinking. My feelings are not coming from anything out there. It's not designed that way. It doesn't work that way. Not by my not wanting it to work that way. It scientifically doesn't work that way. That really helped me. My feelings are coming from my thinking about out there. It showed me something, that I would never have to experience anything that I didn't think. Well, that took a lot. That insight, and you have it again and again and again, it takes a lot of potential risks and threats and renders them moot, because you can't feel anything you don't think. So there's a kind of a safety. There's a really profound safety in the truth of that. And you begin to resonate with it and be in the present moment with that truth. And that logic starts to really matter to you and help you and settle you down and take risks that you're now entertaining or problems that you're now distracted by. And it resolves them. It gives you the ability to look at the problem. You can look at it in the present moment, but you don't have to be frightened by it, no matter what it is. You know, people go through unbelievable experiences, as you know, and have poise and rectitude and a kind of health, and they can face death. They can face the death of loved ones. They can do anything. Like, there's nothing that the human beings have ever been exposed to that can determine how they think about it. That's an inside job. And that truth can only be found in the present moment. This truth, this how your actual reality is being created moment to moment to moment. Very, very significant for any person.